What's going on, y'all? So we're going to be changing the Speedo cable on a 94 GL 1500 Aspencade, but it's the same for an 88 to 2000. The other videos out there tell you got to take apart the whole fairing or part of it or pull the cluster out to get to it, and you really don't. It's pretty simple. You have to remove this cover, 3 8mm screws. You have to pull off the caliper. You don't have to pull off the caliper, but I do because in this case, I wanted to see if the speedometer drive gear was working. So if you look, you could see that gear spinning when I spin the tire. In my case, I bought the cable before I verified that was okay, and this ended up being my problem. So I changed that. I'll make a video on how to do that at another time, but today we're just gonna do the cable. So really all you need is a new cable. You pull off the caliper, it's two 12mm bolts. Again, you pull off this cover, and this little cover on the fender that has a grommet on it and two little plastic clips here that just kind of unhook. Pretty simple to get off. The old cable is held on with a Phillips screw right here on the bottom where my index finger is. It's just this little 12mm screw. You unscrew that, the cable will come off there, and then if you look on the other end, it just goes up into the speedometer itself with a screw that shouldn't be more than finger tight. The only reason you would have to take all that apart is if the last person that changed this was to put it on with pliers and like over torque it on there. It should really just be hand tight. It's not going to come off. So you start by putting the cable here. There we go. And I like to spin the tire as I put it on so that the little gear can catch the cable. There you go, done. It's just plastic. It doesn't need to be gorilla tight, just nice and snug. Feed it up through there. There is a screw there that you can pull off to make that easier, but you don't have to. I just kind of bend the clip out a little bit just so that I could feed it through. There. Whoops, I forgot one thing, guys. Gotta come back out. Gotta go up through the fender first. And then back up through here. Once you got it routed through there, it goes up the center hole in this piece of plastic. Then you come up to the top side. You're kind of blind at this point, but if you feel right under the speedometer, you could feel the threads where the speedometer cable goes into. And you just start the cable in there. It's in. And like I said, you don't have to take anything off. There's enough room for your hand to get in there. It can be a little annoying, but it's doable without taking much else apart. Okay. And it's on. Hold on. It's almost on. There we go. Now she's on. And there's a little rubber cover that comes with the new cable. You just push it up over the thing that you screw on and it's done. So we're going to verify the speedometer is working now by spinning the front wheel. Working. And that's all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed the video.